I think Wanda's my new favorite villain right now. And I actually liked the character America in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. I love how at the end, yes, these are some of the spoilers, okay? Hence the title Spoiler Talk. At the end, she starts training to be a sorcerer, just like Stephen, Dr. Stephen Strange. At the end, she goes, "I'm glad I met you," and he says, "Me too, kid." I think maybe Stephen is kind of changing a little bit. For me, after the events that took place in Infinity War and Endgame, they had to have another character like Tony Stark, narcissistic, kind of roaster dude, you know. I can't wait till this movie comes out on DVD. That's my rating for that. I want to buy it. If you have a DVD player at your house right now, go get a DVD copy of Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. If you got a Blu-ray player, just get a physical copy. Don't get a digital copy, okay? I'm old school. If I had to choose now, let me talk about my favorite part of Multiverse of Madness. I really loved how it traveled from one reality to another reality. Every different Doctor Strange, every different Stephen Strange from any different universe. Different superhero in different universes. One universe in particular had, my favorite part, was to witness the return of Sir Patrick Stewart as Charles Xavier. Holy smokes! Charles Xavier returns in this new version of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Holy smokes. No one knew how far Marvel was going to come 20 years ago. 20 years ago, Marvel was kind of just starting with the X-Men movies with Hugh Jackman and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. No one knew where these Marvel films were going to go until Spider-Man No Way Home. Oh my goodness. And you know what the best part is? Well, I told you my favorite part, the return of Charles Xavier, but what made this movie better and gave it that little spooky feeling, it was the return of Sam Raimi, the director of the first 3 Spider-Man movies, with Tobey Maguire as your friendly neighborhood web slinger. Oh yes. Sam Raimi! Yes! I should have known that was Bruce Campbell as a cameo in this movie. For those that don't know, Sam Raimi has a history of directing horror films. Evil Dead 1 and 2. I highly recommend you actually watch this movie with a friend, and then both of you can discuss this later on. If you missed out on something and you see something in the movie that didn't make sense, you can talk it over with your friend. You really do have to keep your eye on the ball for this movie, okay? When it comes to movies, everyone should keep their eye on the ball. And I say that because you never know. There could be a time when a franchise or a trilogy could cross over and magic of movies, So, that's all I have to say for the Multiverse of Madness. I loved it. And I love Marvel. Let's see what happens in the next chapter.